Little, I wanted to be Jacques Cousteau. I wanted to be a marine biologist and wear stripes and just like, grow my hair out. You know what I mean? So,
Thank you.
yeah.
All right.
Hi.
There you go.
I love you.
I love you back.
Everybody makes fun of your crying face.
I was the first one.
I love your crying face.
Oh, thank you.
My question was, when in season 2, Daryl was like the most involved in finding Sophia, probably more than Carol. Why do you think she didn't even look for her at all? But
Yeah, oh my God.
why do
She
you?
didn't care one bit.
You're so funny.
Why do you think that Daryl was the most involved with that whole finding Sophia thing?
I think because he was an abused kid, and I always wanted to play him, like that, and I wanted to play him in a way that, some of the scripts had him saying racist things or taking drugs or whatever, and I didn't want to do it. I wanted to play him like he grew up in that family, but once that he's away from that element, he was always sort of embarrassed of who he was, you know what I mean? I think it gave him more grit that way. And he didn't want to take drugs because he grew up in drugs and he hates it, you know what I mean? So I think there was a lost childhood there that I think he was sort of looking for, and she was a symbol of hope and his own childhood. I always say Daryl and Carl get on well because Carl's he's like an adult child and Daryl's like a childlike adult, you know what I mean? But I think once he got away from his big brother and, was on his own, he sort of, could become the man he was never going to be. These are your 2 feet on the ground and everyone's infected, and what are you going to do with your time? And, he wanted to pick his time right, pick his battles, and I think it just made him more interesting that way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love your eyes.
Oh, they're hidden right now.
Hey, I'm right here. Hi, dude, go for it.
Hey Norman.
What's up, dude?
I was wondering, since I saw the poncho in season 3, where did you get it?
The idea behind that was it was supposed to be a horse blanket, and I cut a hole in it and threw it on. Riding the bike and stuff, it's these little things, I like about Daryl, he has these little things about him, and that's one of them. But I like the idea, and Yulin, our costume designer, she sort of came up with the thing, and she's killing it on the show. Yeah, it's supposed to be a horse blanket, you know what I mean?
Thanks.
Yeah, you got a little Clint Eastwood action.
All righty, let's keep rolling. I'm going to get the signal any minute now, so let's keep rolling with the questions.
That's not my question. All right. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
My friend Mallory refuses to come up here because she's too embarrassed, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people in the audience who are feeling the same way. Would you please start a round of happy birthday?
Hell yeah. Where are you?
Mallory's right here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Oh, come on, it's everyone's birthday today.
Guys,
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, man.
Hello. Guys, we got time for at least one more. I'm thinking stay there for a minute anyway, but go ahead.
Norman, how you doing?
Good, dude.
Hey, were you aware of the April Fool's joke that comicbookmovie.com did about your death or the fake death that they did?
Yeah, my mom.
And do you have any idea of almost the website got shut down because I got so many emails about the fake April Fool's joke?
I didn't know that. I know that there was some news story I was lost in Aruba in the jungle last year. Yeah, I heard about that sort of. I don't know too much about it.
They said on the site that you got killed. If people DVR'd and to get a chance to watch the episode, it's the episode after Merle dies.
Oh, I thought you meant in real life.
No, on the show.
My mom, there was something about me. I died in real life. Yeah. No, I didn't know.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Before she's giving me the little grumpy cat face right there, so this looks like this is going to be the absolute last question. Please remain in the room after her question and definitely after the answer, please.
Hi.
Hi.
Has anything ever happened that was really embarrassing on set while you were filming? Like any mistake that ever happened that was really embarrassing?
Oh yeah. Remember when the barn's on fire?
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't know that. And I was going back and forth with the motorcycles. I had to ride that motorcycle down the hill, that big motorcycle, and it was all iced over because it was at night. And I'm riding down the hill, and I slid the bike under me, and I kind of jumped on the bike and slid it down like a surfboard, right? And then I jumped up, grabbed my pistol, and started shooting. And I'm like, tell me you got that on camera. They're like, no, the bike went down, and we panned away. I was so bummed. And with the crossbow, I have a new crossbow now, but yeah, it's awesome. But the old one was a little bit bigger. So I'd run through the corridors and I'd always hit it on the wall and give myself black eyes. So Donna, our makeup lady, didn't really love that. So,
Thank you so much.
yeah, of course.
Buddy boy, we got a surprise for you since you're the only one left. Quiet in the room. You're the only one left, dude.
Can I have a water?
Excuse me?
Can I have a water?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Here, get you from there. There you go. Thank you.
You alright?
All right, everybody, he's gonna have to leave, but in the meantime, Walker!
This is awesome. I love it. I'm gonna kill everybody in the room. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, from The Walking Dead, Mr. Norman!
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thanks for having me here. Thanks for the monkey.